Hello, beautiful people. I hope y'all are having a beautiful life. I got on here to do a reading. I can burn that thing. Already cleansed the cards and myself and do a little extra cleansing. All right. Hope everyone had a great day. Just cleanse any negativity that may come on here. All right, release any negativity that may come on here. Do a little extra cleansing for myself. All right. Before I get started, I like to tell little stories and stuff that I learned. So I learned that the way the devil work and demons and stuff like that, I would say the most priceless, but the devil does put a price on it, would be your energy and sacrifice. Because if you did not feed the devil your energy, the devil would wither away, like wouldn't have power. Like, and vice versa. So the energy you put out is the energy you put out good, it goes to the good. You put out bad, it goes to the bad. Okay? The dark, the light, the devil, the holy. Okay? And I saw this in the spiritual realm, how the devil works. And the devil feeds off of your energy. The reason why the devil's so big, because most of y'all have not healed and y'all give y'all power away. And when they say I never really understood what giving your power away mean, but now I know. Like y'all literally feed the devil to be big. If y'all took y'all power back, the devil you would be able to rule the devil. That's how deep it is. You would be able to rule the devil if you took your power away from the devil. You took your energy, stop pouring into the devil, stop giving him your soul, start reading these fine prints with these contracts that y'all be spiritually agreeing to, because the devil, read the fine print, because the devil be tricking y'all. Y'all be like, oh, yeah, I want this, I want that, blah, 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 blah. But like, the devil not stupid. And before you come up against somebody, the devil already know prior to if you're gonna win. Y'all be getting straight played and manipulated out here. Some of y'all same people that manipulate, steal, kill, and all that, y'all literally be getting straight played by the devil. Real talk. And I ain't lying. And I might be wrong. I could have sworn I possibly seen the actual devil today. One of the dark rulers of this world, the dark ruler of this world. I literally think I saw him. And the reason why I say I think I saw him, which I was like, it was weird, why he in that kind of car? You got all that money, but I was like, okay, that's how the devil don't really want you to see him. He kind of want to see you from a distance, but if you catch it, but I might be wrong, but it just felt like it. Y'all, the crazy thing is he looked literally like if this was really him, because I didn't say, okay. All right, let me, because I don't want to get sidetracked, because there's so much I'm getting right now, downloads of what to talk about. He literally looked like one of the men on, I think it's the Oracle card or the Tarot card, Distinguished Gentleman. It's a white man with white hair. He literally looked like that, except his eyes was black. I was like, did he make the tarot cards too? Like, what the fuck? And his hair was all pure white. And the thing that I noticed about him that was different about other people who be stalking me and shit, I be staring them motherfuckers right in their face. And some of them turn their face. This motherfucker, when I looked at him, he looked at me. He turned. And I was just like, y'all, I don't know. I just, I think it's because the inquisitiveness inside of me that be having me FAFO sometimes, because I be fascinated by the shit. But I know, like, that's a no-no. Don't fool with that, because that ain't what I don't want to serve the devil, okay? But I be fascinated by it. And the fact that they eyes be so shiny and black, so shiny and piercing. I don't know if this is a word, but I'm gonna make this word today. You gonna know what it means. Piercingly black, okay? Because I don't know if there's a piercingly. I know piercing, but I want to say piercingly black, okay? With a gloss to it. I don't know why I find it very fascinating, intriguing, but I do. And the fact that I've seen what a demon look like without its skin. I told y'all one of my shirts. I made one of my shirts, but none of y'all don't look at my shirts and buy my shirts, and that's fine. But I'm gonna keep on making them when I get a chance. But I've seen what they look like underneath their skin. I've seen a demon. And this particular demon, like I told y'all, looked like an alien, what we call an alien, but it was translucent. The water, like this water looking thing, water flow to it or something. I don't know, it's weird. I can't really explain it, but it looked like on my shirt with the rainbow colors in it and the black eyes. And I knew it was a demon because a good alien ain't gonna be sitting up there trying to take your energy, put their hand on you, and literally you feel drained. You feel like you being drained. So I knew it was a demon, which God had confirmed that it was a demon. Then I had all these lights around the room, and when I zoomed in, it was all crosses. So I knew it was a demon. I guess I know there's different colonies of different things here on Earth. And the farthest I've seen was the coal black eyes, which is kind of weird to me because I've seen an old man a long time ago. Y'all spoken about this previously when I was living in New Orleans. And he had on a black suit with a white shirt and a black tie. And he looked really, really old. Really old. And I don't know if I was supposed to be seeing him, or I don't even know if I don't know if there was a gift that when he walked by me, I wasn't supposed to see him, which is why he didn't answer me when I kept saying, "Excuse me, sir," his back was turned. And I don't know if it was a thing where she's talking to me. I don't know if it's like I wasn't supposed to see it and he was like a spirit type of thing. I don't know. It was just weird. And he walked into the shimmering wall. But he looked different from this man I saw today, which I know demons have their own skin. But if I had to pick, I would have said the man that was walking, the old man, was the devil, which again, I'm quite sure he can shapeshift. So maybe but I know the devil is evil, because when I got stabbed, my ex eyes turned black and she started talking demonic. And I feel like that same demon just keep jumping in people, trying to take me out. I really believe that. Is it the same demon? Okay. I'm not gonna repeat what they said. Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, but yeah, you know, I can't just sit there and observe because I be wanting to just observe, just want to see, just look at them, But I know that their intentions are bad. I know their intentions are bad. I be wanting to touch their eyeball, but I know like, and that's just the inquisitiveness of me, the kid in me, you know. But I don't like know the difference between because I've seen a demon without its skin, the human skin, and I've seen the gold eyes and the reptilian eyes. So I'm thinking all these different. These are three different colonies or three different species, but I know they're all evil and want to kill, but I don't know if one of them is a werewolf. It's I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the difference between all of them. I just know they're all evil. But I definitely know that the black eyes is a demon. Or what I call a energy vampire. And maybe the reptilian eyes are the snake faces. I don't know. They all different though. They got so many species on here. And I'd be like, how do they do that? How do they be able to change their eyes like that and show us that they're not like humans? Like I already know that all the humans, quote unquote, are gone, in a sense. It's all hard to explain, but I get it in my mind. And I'd be wanting to know, well, what I look like underneath? You know, well, never mind. Because every time I start saying something, I remember things. And then in that moment when I remember it and I'm about to say it, it's like the Holy Spirit just tell me to be quiet about it. Because there's certain things that the Holy Spirit doesn't want me to disclose. So, yeah. Okay, that's it. Oh, and my last thing, it's so crazy to me because people call me weird, even as an adult, because I was different. And before I started loving myself, that word used to really bother me. And I used to think that I was weird to other people because they were the normal. They were better than me because I was different and they were normal. Man, y'all don't believe that shit. They got some weirdos around this motherfucker. And what they call people like me weird, these motherfuckers weird. Okay? It's to me, you a weirdo. The fact that you even sit in your car and be following the motherfucker around wherever they go. That's weird, y'all. That's weird as fuck. Regardless of you trying to kill, steal, or destroy somebody, that's like some weirdo shit. I be like, these people are literally weirdos. I be seeing all kind of different people, y'all, that be stalking me. I mean, just from the fat, slobby white man to the bearded construction man to the Latino, short, stout, built man to the. I really haven't seen any. I can't say I've seen an Asian. I've seen the Arabics. I've seen a Muslim. I've seen people with the all black on with their face covered. I don't know if they consider Muslims or what type of religion, and they not nuns. But I don't think I've ever seen a Asian. Blacks, of course. Oh my God, that's this. We gonna always throw them in there because they. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. The blacks I be seeing, you could tell they got nigga mentality. I mean, all of these people got nigga mentality. Regardless of their race, because the fact that you're doing it's just nigga mentality. And again, nigga to me is the word that it was before somebody changed it to black, which was ignorant, right? But yeah, but the black people, it'd be like, wow, y'all gotta look like y'all from the hood. And then these other people who other races, they got better clothes on than y'all. Like, I don't know. I just be looking like, do y'all gotta look like a nigga? Like, do y'all gotta look like a nigga like people said before, after it was changed? Do y'all gotta like look like that? Do you? Like, I don't. Can you like look better than that? Why all the black people that stalk me look like they literally from they just literally came off the street selling some drugs and got in the car and came to stalk me, or just got out of prison? Why they gotta look like a nigga? Why the black people? And it's not a race thing, but it's just like the stereotype thing. It's like, why y'all all look dingy looking and shit? It's just like, are y'all the bottom of the? Y'all probably the bottom. Y'all probably the bottom. Y'all probably the bottom. I don't see no black people riding around here that's stalking me that look like a quote unquote distinguished gentleman, or like an exceptional black person that's drive a nice car with nice clothes and articulate or any of that shit. Which it ain't about that, but it's just about that. It's like, when I look at all the races that stalk me, there's just a difference. There's a distinct separation from the niggas, no matter what race they are. And when you get to the black, it's like, nigga, like you really the nigga, like you the nigga, like nigga. You know what I'm saying? All the rest of them niggas, but like, why you gotta look like that? Why? I just be like, how much they paying y'all? Did they paying the other people like more money? Is it still a race thing? Like for them? Because why y'all look like this? Why? Why y'all look like y'all getting paid like a couple of bucks and these other people getting paid more money? Because at least they, shit, even the slobby, real talk, the slobby white man I seen, literally his belly sit literally on the steering, which I don't know how he drive, because all you can, I mean, the thing gotta be hitting his belly. Okay, I mean, it was literally sitting out here. Even him as a big guy that looked slobby, didn't look as bad as some of these black hood niggas that be stalking. They be having like black hoodies on, black paint, which I literally got some of their faces on camera. And I'm going to disclose it when I'm ready. When if God tell me to put it on here, put people's faces on here, I will do it. But for right now, I'm not doing it because that's not what God told me to do. But yeah. And my team, my spirit team be telling me about some of these people, like some of these guys that don't wear black. Matter of fact, somebody that work. No, I ain't gonna get that specific. I don't get that specific, but a lot of these guys, they got like little penis energy, and they got mama issues. Some of them with daddy issues, like easily influenced, insecurities. I mean, it's just it reeks out of them. And they want to be authority. They want to be the big man. They want to be the boss. Yeah. I'm doing this shit. Yeah, I'm just like, but you not though, because you got to take orders for somebody else to go do it. And how much they paying you? So if they paying you good, why you look like that? Anyway, I just be like, I wish y'all just get a clue. I wish you just get a clue. Anyway, I just want to share that. It just be tripping me out, like the difference. Even though the devil wants you to focus on racism and that's what it's all about, I can say that these people that are Masons, that these thug people, they thug in different type of industries. When you get to, and I have to say this because, and I said it, but I'm gonna say it again. When you get to the blacks, It's literally I've only seen, I'm gonna be honest with you, I only seen one white guy that had a like, and we only talking about his vehicle. We're not even talking about the way he looked. His vehicle was beat down. Okay? But even him, he didn't, it looked like if you took him out that vehicle and put him in a nicer vehicle, what he looked like would be just fine. The only thing that make you look at him is like, are you okay? Like, you struggling because of his vehicle. But the black people are just like the average stereotype, the guy with the hoodie, the all black on, the smoker, the nigga, like, and it just be like, y'all still ain't come up, even though y'all part of these Masons, y'all still bottoms, like, for real, y'all still like gotta be hustling and all of that. I read that the Masons, with people in the Masons, they don't give these people money. From what I read, you gotta pay dues to be a Mason. You feed the money into the Masons and you go out and make your own money. It's not the other way around, meaning being a Mason don't feed you the money. You being a Mason, you gotta pay dues to be a Mason. And I'm just like, okay, so if you gotta pay to be a Mason and pay dues, then what do you benefit is? That's why these people out here, like, especially the blacks, looking like they literally, you got them off the corner. You could, like they literally ain't coming up. You still in the projects and you are doing this for what? If you gotta pay somebody, I hear what God's saying. God say, yeah, they pay them. Lord, they pay the Masons to be a part of the association in this group, but the way they make their money and the jobs they get, like, reason why they look like hood niggas is because literally they the niggas that be on the corner selling the drugs for the Masons and shit. Like, these authorities, which are people, corrupted officials in the Masons, and branch these thugs out to go do whatever. So that's why it's like, well, couldn't they have just done that on their own, start selling drugs without paying dues? That's not allowed, I heard. Because once the authority get wind of you doing that, either you gonna join this group and pay these dues and you gotta still be bottom feeder, or are they gonna threaten you and put you in prison? You either do what they want you to do and they get they cut and they put you on, or you gonna go to prison. I'm like, that makes sense. That makes so much sense. That makes a whole bunch of sense. So that means, like, if you're not smart or something and you can't go out and get a job, and I hear you, Lord, I see what you're saying. So let's say they go and get a job. Let's say even the Masons may, recommend them, like, they gonna say, I want to do this, I want to do that, and they go and do it. So, being part of the Masons, wherever they working, they don't necessarily could get fired because the business understands that, that's one of ours, and some of these people that they get jobs from are also Masons, it's like a group, a fraternity, a cult, and from my understanding that God's telling me, it's like, if you got that kind of education, you can get this job. But at the same time, it's not like because they're corrupted, the job you have has to benefit the corruption of their business. Meaning, if you ain't out here pimping hoes and get money off of them, and if the women ain't prostituting and on their knees and all of that kind of stuff, then you're not gonna just go work no 9 to 5 and just be like, oh yeah, we can't get something off the top of you other than the taxes that the government get, and they tax you again on top of that tax and tax you again on top of that. It's gotta benefit them some kind of way, And I just feel like in here, we got you out of prison and stuff like that for you to take people's lives and go and steal children and all of the corrupted things that they do, then You ain't about to go out here and be just working like no regular job. You gonna be, if you gonna be delivering some shit, you gonna be delivering some moving, some pushing some shit. You know, like it's gotta all be evil, some type of corrupted something. Ain't gonna be no clean, my nose clean, you know, kind of thing. Nah, you not about to do that. Yeah, because you ain't one of us if you want to be out here doing the right thing. You know, you not, no. You gave your soul to the devil. Like, nah, we need you to be out here thugging. We need you out here gang banging. We need you out here on the corner. We need you out here pimping hoes. You know, we need you out here on drugs so you can stay like a fucking zombie. And we gonna keep on feeding you because we know you're not gonna be a problem to be awakening and be better in the world, because we gonna keep you filled up with drugs because you got addictions and that's what you want. So that's what we gonna give you. It's oh my God, it's just so much. It's just so much. It's so much, y'all. They bullies. The devil is a bully and his people are bullies too. They bully you to make you give up and be just like everybody else. You know, and once you do that and give your soul, you know, all it do is baby, hit them traumas, honey. Hit them traumas. Okay, you clean, you got off of drugs. Okay, now we're gonna feed you some drugs. Or we're gonna have you selling drugs so you can be around it, so you can be tempted. Now you strung out, now you good. You ain't a problem for us because you know, you not gonna awaken because you ain't healed shit. You ain't healed nothing. You just gonna be this loser in life, and that's exactly what we want you to be. And we gonna feed off your energy till we dry you out. Jesus, Lord have mercy. It's people who don't love themselves. I get it. I get it because, you know, I loved myself before this journey, but I did not know what loving myself truly was. Because if I did, I wouldn't have gotten a lot of relationships. But I didn't understand it all. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand it, how the devil really operate. Come in like, you know, a wolf in sheep's clothing, like they the sweetest thing on earth, Lord. Like they the, oh, I had a bad childhood. I did this happen. It's not that some of them be lying. They did have a bad childhood, but they use that shit to connect to your shit. If y'all have like trauma shit, to will you in so you could feel bad about them, that hit your heartstrings, and all on they devil waiting for you to drop your guards and get in your heart. Once they done got there, they treat you like a motherfucking dog. That's the truth. All right, y'all, let's not make this one long today, please, and thank you. Holy Spirit, Most High God, there we go. Let's get it. Yeah, what y'all want to say today? Let's get some new information. What y'all want to say? Y'all want to say today? I thank y'all. I praise y'all. I'm so grateful for y'all. Thank you for everything y'all do, Most High God. Holy Spirit, Papa, ancestors, angels that guide me and protect. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful. I'm going to shuffle 3 more times. 1, and providing for me, protecting me, everything. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, yes. It's not too bad. It's not bad. It's good. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for not giving me too much today. All right, so I have doesn't like to be told no. Yeah, so like these people that's filled with demonic spirits and haven't healed their childhood traumas, I hear normally, mostly narcissists, some type of narcissistic disorder or personality, which is just really filled with a broken spirit or demonic spirit. They can't stand to be told no. They are very entitled. They want what they want kind of energy. You know, it was the upbringing and the traumas, y'all. But it's no excuse because, again, people who chose to walk the light side had traumas too. So it's no excuse. Okay? Demonic twin flame will pass away. Yeah, I got a confirmation of that the other day. So what y'all call the fake flame, the person that hurt you, that you gave love to and tried to help heal, y'all may have had like traumas. They'll be passing away. If this resonates with you, they'll be passing away. Yeah. I hear they refuse to heal. They had every chance to heal and experience love and embrace love and relish in your love and growth, but they just chose to not do it. They just did not want to do it. Instead of them filling themselves up with love, they fill themselves up with more black magic, more demons to attack you. They so focused and so hell bent on trying to take you down, trying to take you out, that they was taking their own selves out. I keep hearing all because they did not want to hear, and I hear because of fear, being afraid, and not believing in themselves, not wanting to know what the unknown mean, or the unknown was, or walk the unknown. I hear somebody saying these is one of the thoughts they had. What's in the unknown? What would it be like? Would I be able to make it? And then it was like a brief thought, and it was like, yeah, no, I don't care. So anyway, this person feels like a loser. I mean, I don't like calling people losers, but I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm not gonna sit up here and sugarcoat and say, oh, this person, I lose it. You know, to me, loser is a person who loses themselves in their traumas, you know, who lost a battle of wanting to love themselves. Okay, that's a loser. It's not about winning or losing in the sense of a race or competition. It's about losing with yourself. You lost with yourself. The only thing you had to do was win with yourself. Believe in yourself. Walk the path for yourself, not anybody else, right? Become independent instead of codependent for yourself. That's it. All you gotta do is and I'm not saying it like it's easy, but I'm saying the foundation of it. You know, all you gotta do is focus on you, and as you go along, you will learn more about yourself, gifts, all the things. Anyway, it says hidden cameras. Well, yeah, we've talked about that. We already know that these cult people, you know, they be hiding cameras in your home and all of that, going around your community and lying on you, don't want you to make it, all that. Those are losers, y'all. Those are what we call losers. Because they can't focus on themselves, they can't love themselves, they focus all on you. Because why? If you have a gift and you tell the truth, it makes them pissed off because they know that you're telling the truth about who they are. Yet they go around and lie on you when you tell them the truth. That's just how they are, and that's why they are losers. They don't want to be a winner for themselves. I hear winning to them is lying on you and seeing your life in shambles. That makes them feel like they're a winner. But I hear when they sit in silence, they really do realize how empty on the inside they are and how much actually a loser they really are. That's what I hear. Yeah, it says shut the F up. They want you to shut up. They want you to show. It's like putting a mirror up to people's faces and saying, you think you look this way, but look, this is really how you look. Like someone in a trance walking around like a zombie, thinking that they still look like they 20 years old and they're a great person. And when they get that mirror up to their face, they realize that they look older. They strung out on drugs. They've done all the things that they don't want nobody to know, right? So when you tell your truth, it's putting the mirror up to them to hey, no, we're not gonna go to sleep and act like you're this and you're really not. We're not gonna lie to you, right? This is who you are. This is what you've done. This is what you're doing. You're a loser. Call a spade a spade. You are a loser. Okay? You can lie to yourself, make yourself feel that way, but it's just not the truth. And that's why they want you to what? Shut the F up. It says check your surroundings. Yeah, I mean, Most High God got you if you want Most High God's children on the light side. The Most High God got you, but you know, it's always a good thing to check your surroundings. I'm gonna tell you, there's certain things that Most High God don't want me to talk about, and I'm not gonna talk about it. But there was an experience, but I'm not gonna talk about it. I hear they be lurking. It's literally, I hear it's literally like what the word says. I hear watching to see whom they can devour, like the devil, just like the devil, right? They be watching so they can figure out a plan to take you out, to do this and that, but God ain't gonna let it happen to you, okay? But it's still always good to keep an eye on your surroundings, because people always up to no good. Okay, yep, this is your enemy. This is the enemy. It's the devil and his demons. I see the devil like this is how I see in the spirit world how this works. So let's say this is the devil, and there are energy cords that's attached to this source, right? This source energy field that's black, full of evil and all the things. And it got all these energy cords that are going out that are attached to the dark side's children. And if you could look at this, look at the dark side like an octopus with legs, but a whole bunch of legs, right? And the end of those legs, just like the octopus legs, I believe they have openings. I think they have openings to it I'm not sure. It may not have openings, but if it don't, look at it as all those legs have openings at the end. So imagine all those legs, but it's a whole bunch of legs attached to people, right? Their energy field, their host. And every time the people, the devil's children, do some evil stuff, it sucks. So if this the devil and it got legs, and at the end of the leg there's a person, and it sucks. It sucks the energy from them. This is how it get fed. It sucks it. Every time you do something bad, every time you do something evil, every time you kill, it sucks out of you. It sucks. It drives you. It sucks you. And it sucks you so much until yourself, your energy field, your life force, either just it ate it up, it sucked the whole life of your soul out, and now there's nothing left. It's emptiness. And in the emptiness, the devil can dwell. It can project its energy into that vessel to go out in the world and be evil. I think that's a really good way to explain it, and that's literally how I see it. Okay. Yeah, one of the devil's children I hear that goes out and do evil and all that. This person's name is Sandra, and your name could be Sandra, and it doesn't mean that you're one of those people. That I hear this is for an evil Sandra. That may be coming up against you, to be honest with you. That is a part of this demonic group that works for the devil. Okay? I hear a lost soul. All right? Also, your mom on your aunt's side, this resonates with you, is also a part of the sucking of the devil and feeding the devil. Okay? See, your family. Your family. It's a family member, your aunt, and other family members. In that family member group, there may be a person named Kenny. This person sabotages your life. Has been sabotaging your life for a long time. Never want to see you make it. Never want to see you have anything good. Never want to see you loved. Want to F all of the people you with, no matter what the sex is, okay? And take what resonates with you. Want to have everything you have, okay? I hear this person feeds off of your energy by effing your exes. Okay, when the ex siphons your energy, your ex goes and open up their legs and feed the whole damn group. Just nasty. All right. It says it's not your family. I hear for some of y'all could have been adopted, and the family y'all think is your family is literally not your family. You know, and I've been dwelling on that for a while because I'm going to be honest with y'all. Coming up, I used to feel like I didn't look really like my dad. I looked like my mom more, but it was just something weird about it. You know, it was just something weird about it. And I never felt like I really belonged in that family, but I do know my mom had gifts because we used to telepathically talk to each other. And it's like when I think back, I can only feel like my mom has always been my mom. But there's something inside of me growing up that felt weird. I don't know. Felt like something was just off. Okay? It says the government mind control. Yeah, I mean, we talked about that. The government has been controlling our minds, got us in programs. They, you know, we're going to get the blacks to hate each other. We're going to get the whites to hate the blacks. We're going to get this. I mean, they just, you know, like we just puppets, you know, pulling the strings, however they wanted to do. So they can feed the devil. The more hatred, the more enemies that it can produce against each other, and the belief system and all of that, and then give this religious group that and give this religious group that, and really mind control them. And if somebody else have a different belief, and then this belief, you know, then make them not like that person. I mean, like literally just, this is how we been. Literally. That's the mind control, the fuckery. You know, and a lot of y'all sleep, y'all don't know that, you know, but it's the truth. You could be a Capricorn that's watching this reading, that's looking for answers. If this resonates with you, this is your confirmation that this is answers to some of the things that you're wanting to know. I hear Capricorn dislikes you so much that they can't stand it. Oh, well, you can't stand yourself, honey, if you're talking about me. The same Capricorn and our Capricorns, because I feel like it's more than one, want to sacrifice you. I want that be gone. I want him or her out of here. I can't stand them. They make my blood boil. What are we going to do to get them out of here? We need to regroup and figure out another plan. It's going to be my waking hour, my every minute, my every waking hour to come up against this bee, to sacrifice him or her. Oh, what joy I'm going to feel when I see them dead in their grave. They think they better than people. These people are wounded. These people are wounded on it. They overly wounded. These people fucked up on the inside, y'all. I hear somebody named Chastity. They just came up to my mind. Want to hear from you? I am not with what else I heard. Anyway, or your name could be Chastity that's watching this reading. And this reading is for you. All right, one of the people that do spell work on you that's a witch is your ex's mother. She's a dark witch. Will she do spell work on her own child? Her own child blinded to this though. Yep. This witch, your ex's mother, she has childhood traumas that she never healed, and she's acting out from those traumas onto you, projecting, as she has done to her own child. I hear one of my ancestors saying, but her own child too damn stupid to wake up and figure it out. Another person that could be coming up against you, their name could be Mamie, or your name could be Mamie, and this reading is for you. Something's in here for you. Another name could be Beverly that's coming up against you. I hear collaborating, this group of people collaborating on how to take you out. I ain't gonna tell you what God said. Woo. Yeah, they don't want you to have no prosperous business. You were born to succeed in life, and they've done everything they can to not let you have this. These people, y'all, because they feel like such losers, y'all. They was one of them pick me people. I was one of them when I was a child because I felt unloved. And that's what kills me, because it's like they hate you when you were literally like them. Even if they know it or don't know it. If they're your family member you grew up around, they knew what you were missing because they was the ones who was making sure you didn't get that thing. But yet, they jealous of you. I hear some of these people have had more love, more things. Some of the things that you wanted coming up, they had it already, and it still ain't good enough. They still hate you, still want to see you not succeed. I hear they just hateful. They hateful. They rotten on the inside. They just stink. They just stink so bad on the inside. That's how rotten they are. Jesus. Yeah, some of these people could have been your divine masculine that turned into a karmic that's no longer your divine partner. Let's put that out there. That's no longer. If your divine partner, if God told you that was your divine partner, quote unquote, your twin flame, the one that hurt you, and you seen them more than once, more than twice since all that happened, thinking they changed, they did it again, that's because they have sold their soul to the devil. They don't want to change. That's no longer, that is not considered no longer your twin flame. That is not your twin flame, okay? They have picked their path, and that's what they want. That's what they wanted, okay? It's not your job to do anything for them. It's not your job to pour into them. You can pray for them if, that's what Most High God tell you to do. But some of them people don't want prayer. Some of them people want to be that way. So your prayer is going to be unheard. And from my understanding, from what I'm learning on here, through spirituality, when you pray for people who don't want to be prayed for, who want to be dark, you can end up blocking something or going through something because you're praying. It's almost like saying, you know how we was coming up, if well, y'all, a lot of y'all not gonna relate to this, but when I was coming up and people was talking about, oh, you abomination of God because you like women, this and that, and I'm gonna pray for you. So basically you're praying for me to be what you want me to be, which is not what God called me to be, which is myself. So you're going to literally get God's will in your life to be punished because you're basically judging me and saying that who I am, that God created me to be, or who I chose to be, you don't want me to be it. So you're trying to play God in my life. You see what I'm trying to say? To make me something to make you comfortable, or what you believe in to be true, to manifesting in my life. So that's going to manifest in your life, not mine. So some people don't want to be prayed for, is what I'm saying. So best thing I could say, if you're going to pray for somebody who you don't know who want to be prayed for, ask Most High God. Or pray and say, God, only if this person want the prayer. Only if this person want the prayer. I don't want to receive any repercussions of praying for someone who does not want the prayer, or somebody who I pray for who's going to literally send things back to me like, black magic, spell work, because they feel that my energy is weak because I'm sending them love and light, or I'm praying for them. Only let it touch the people who want to receive this prayer. Okay? Yeah, give God praises and your ancestors, y'all. Don't forget about them. They've been working overtime to help you, protect you, and make things happen in your life. Don't forget about them. They should be your first and your last. Okay? I hear a doctor is messing with your medical records, or has messed with your medical records. That's a part of this Masonry group that's been paid to falsify information in court. They're a wicked doctor. I hear God saying he's going to make sure that they lose their license and never be a doctor again. And I hear once it's exposed, it's not only going to make him lose his license, but he's going to suffer homelessness, because God's going to make sure no one wants to hire him because of his character, that he has no integrity, his intentions were bad, that he falsified information, lie over your life. I hear this doctor could be a Muslim. You could be a Muslim that this resonates with. A Muslim is judging you because of their cultural beliefs. Again, like I said in the beginning, whole mind control. Your belief is this belief, and if you don't believe in what I believe in, or you the devil, and it's all mind control is to keep people against each other, keep people fighting, keep people, just ignorant, just project mind, and when I say project mind, nothing wrong with the projects when you gotta do what you gotta do, because Lord knows I grew up poor, and I've been in the projects. I didn't mess with people live in the projects. I have been poor, okay? But when I say project mind, I'm talking about like you can't come up from the dust. Like you got that dirty energy. You got that lack mindset. You got like this is it and that's all. Every day I'm hustling, but your hustling is literally to do the same repetitious thing that doesn't elevate you at all. You've accepted that this is your life, and you can always have a project mind. Like, I was born in the hood, I'm a hood nigga, and that's it. Your brain don't go no further than that. And this is what this mind control does, right? Have people in religious groups wanting to do something bad, or feel like that it's okay to come up against somebody else because of what they believe, or believe somebody is the devil because of what they do, when they don't realize that they're the devil. The fact that you're coming up against the person and that person ain't did you nothing because you mad a person speaking their truth, which makes that person the devil that wants to come up against you because it wants to silence you because you don't believe in what they believe in because of what, again, mind control. To say that your religion or culture is better or it's right, or if somebody thinks this or does that, reads cards or any of that, they the enemy. Like, it's ignorance, project mind. That's what I'm talking about. No, it ain't about being black. It's about having that lack mindset, being fucking literally ignorant, not elevating your mind to something bigger and better. Because a lot of people don't even want nothing in life anyway. They want to just seem like they got better. But some people don't even want to elevate their mind up out the projects. Because they feel like that's it. They know how to do that. They good at it. And that's it. Yeah. For some of y'all going to be famous. And these people know it. And they don't want you to be famous because they have project mind, bro. They don't know how to come out the projects. They don't know how to elevate their mind to get from the projects, to get to the condo in a better area, from the condo in a better area that they rent to own the condo, and from that condo in a better area to own a house, and from that they don't know how to elevate, and if they got that, they still bringing the project with them. And that's to still gang bang, do the pimping, all that. It's just like, okay, like your mind never really elevated. Yeah, your pockets did, but your mind ain't elevated. You don't love yourself, because if you loved yourself, you will see that right in front of you got the money. You don't have to do that. But hey, teachers they own. Teachers they own. Yep, keep pushing, y'all. The ones who decide to love themselves and pick up their cross and walk with the Most High God's light side, keep pushing. It's going to be all right. On your mom's side will be buried alive. Yes. For some of y'all on your mom's side did spell work on your mama, and that's how your mama died. And literally did spell work, so when your mama was in the grave, she will wake up in the grave, in a casket, buried alive. What looked like to the doctors and the morticians as if she was dead, which I hear some of these morticians, these funeral homes, are a part of the Masonry cult that do underhanded shit like that. She's going to experience the same thing that she wanted for your mom, and I hear and other family members, she did that too. Yep, 911. 911. And I hear destruction, emergency, death. Ain't no coming back from it. I heard that song. Y'all are so funny, ancestors. I heard, someone please call 911. Anyway. Yep, you are a targeted individual who this reading is for, to keep pushing. These people target you because they want you to shut your mouth, and they know that you awaken, and they want to do anything to make your life a living hell. Keep on pushing, y'all. I have a message. Okay, God told me don't disclose that. All right. God has your back, front and your sides. Just know that. Keep pushing that God has it. Just know God love you. Your ancestors love you. Your spirit team worked hard for you. They love you. I hear Tuesday, for some of y'all, changes coming. It might happen already. Today is Tuesday. Could be next Tuesday or Tuesday after that, but it's going to be on a Tuesday. Changes coming. I hear for the better. Yeah, these people be taking pictures of you when you be walking. They be taking pictures of you. I hear it's their check-in. It's like, we want you to go here, we want you to follow them, we want you to circle him and circle her and whatever, and we want you to take a picture so we can make sure that we have it's a word they use. I hear targeted individual, but it's another word that I was. Anyway, so we can make sure you have the right targeted individual. Okay, so they be sending pictures to the person that they check in with so they can get their money, which is sometimes pennies on the dollar. I hear, but they got to do it because they enjoyed it and they didn't join this group and they ain't got no damn choice. Some of them don't even be having gas money. Lord, child. Anyway, 5 years. Some of y'all been dealing with this for 5 years or more. The same BS. But the corruption been going on before you even got here. I hear don't doubt, believe that things will get better. It'll get better, better. It'll get better, better. Yeah, someone in your energy lives a double life, literally. Like, the person that you was in love with, who you might have called a twin flame, they live a double life. They're like literally not the person that appeared in front of you. I mean, you've met the other person, so, but they were like that when you met them, but you just didn't know it because that mask they wear, honey. And the things that they do, you would not believe it. You would not. You would literally, your mouth would stay like this for a whole year if you knew the things that this person did. You'll be frozen just like that. And shit, the things that they did while y'all were together. Anyway. Yeah, this person could be also and if they were, it's gotten worse. It's bad. Very bad. But that's how the enemy works. That's how y'all gotta understand, that's how the enemy work. You know, let's talk about it. That's, you know, and I'm always bringing up child molesters and alcoholics and prostitutes because it's the truth. It's just the truth. That's the issue that's in the world. Like murderers and all of the things. Like, it's just the truth. What happens when you don't heal? When you don't heal, let's just say you have a sex addiction. The sex addiction is like smoking weed or doing drugs. So drugs is like a gateway to hell, right? It's a gateway to doing a deeper drug, depending on how much stress or what you got going on in your life, right? So a lot of people say when you start smoking weed, you know, sometimes people can open up a door and want to try something else. Maybe they might try pills. It's the same difference. If you had a sex addiction, or let's say you like having sex, when you give your life over to the devil, that thing becomes so much stronger that you want it more. And then that's a gateway to anything that happened to you, or any thought, any bad thoughts that came to you that the devil planted in your mind, okay? Because you got to remember, the devil plants things in your mind to make you become the thing that you're actually not. Had you known the light side of God, you would know that that's not who you are, right? So the devil opens up the door, and now you really having sex. You out here bad. You just doing anybody, anything. And then the devil plants a seed in your brain to make you start looking at children, right? Gateway. And even though it's something that you never would have done, the devil entices you with this energy, this mind control. Say, oh, it's okay. See, everybody else around here is doing this. It's okay. Because see, what the devil wants you to do is feed the energy to it. The more bad, the more horrible things, the more shame it can make you feel or not even feel to continue to do it, because at a certain level, I feel like people numb the shame and they're in it. And that's feeding the devil. So the devil's just sucking it out of you, sucking all that energy out of you. Yeah, he like, yeah, keep doing that, do that. It's just sucking your energy, sucking it like a damn octopus with, tentacles that open up, sucking it, like an umbilical cord connected. That's another good way. An umbilical cord connected to it, and it's connected to all of these people, right? And it just make that addiction go into other things that you would never have went into had you not sold your soul to the devil, and you would have just start healing. But then it opened up the doors and gateways to all kind of things, till it destroy you so much and make you do so many things by planting seeds in your head that it knows that you didn't went so far gone, you ain't gonna come from it, because the devil, the devil's going to expose you. The devil's going to threaten you to expose what you done behind closed doors. And that's how the devil trap you. Because a lot of people don't want to get in trouble. They don't want to be judged. They don't want people to know that they did such a horrible thing. They can sit up there all day and say the devil made me do it, but the devil gonna be like, well, you did it. Didn't you do it? You did it, right? So to keep their secrets, they go further into the dark instead of asking God to help them and stand. If the devil tell these things on them, let them go ahead and take whatever punishment they're going to get. And that's how the devil get. That's why God said the truth will set you free. That's the only thing gonna set you free. The more you go into that damn darkness, and every door that you open, that gateway that you open yourself up to the devil's going to have you out here doing the most, baby. The most. Till you feel like you trapped. And that inner child inside is the one who's suffering. Because all they want you to do is just heal me, please. Heal me. Look at your inner child as you being the mama or the dad. Who gonna do it? Okay, your mom, your dad didn't do it, because most of y'all, that's the ones who caused the trauma, or who didn't look after you, or whatever, or you was the golden child, fed you, whatever they did. But who's gonna help the inner child? Who's gonna help the child that never got healed? Who's going to be the one to pick the inner child up and embrace it? Who's going to be the one to say, I love you? Who? And all you do is bring your inner child, that baby that never healed from the traumas, into more darkness. So, oh yeah, I don't love you. We just gonna get into all kind of shit. We gonna do everything. That's what happens with, Yeah, some of these people are racist, greedy pricks that are coming up against you. That nigger think they can say what they want to motherfucking say. We gotta hang them and burn them. That's them. And we let's go back to what I said. We are talking about people with mind control that sit in a position in power, that are part of this masonry groups and stuff like that, Illuminatis and all of that. These people who are corrupted officials, some of these people that are racist, okay, are police officers, CSI agents, all them people, some of them, not all, because not all are bad, right? We want to make sure we clarify that, right? So the mind control, because y'all got to understand, just because, let's say chain of command, we got the devil at the top. That's the top man. No matter what, that's the top man. The devil is allowing his mind control to be fed down into what? These pipes, these tentacles, these cords of people, feeding them the information, mind manipulation, and talk about, oh yeah, that nigger, this, that, right? Because the devil knows your trauma. The devil knows the bloodline. The devil knows what your bloodline needed to heal that you're not healing. And as long as you go along with it, then it's the devil getting what it wants to get, right? So even though you are part, let's say, of a cult, masonry, Illuminati, or whatever you are part of, doesn't mean that the devil's not going to mind manipulate you and mind control you to make you think exactly what you've been thinking all your life about this nigger this nigga that, I'm going to do this to this nigga, whatever. Because the nigga that they thinking ain't the nigga that is actually was in the dictionary, which was ignorant at first. Now it's black. Okay? So how dare a black person speak up and be powerful? And then a black woman or a lesbian woman, right? Whatever. To make themselves feel better about themselves. Okay? To make themselves feel powerful. But what they're missing is, dummy, you're being mind manipulated. You're being mind controlled to focus on racism when it's not about the racism. It's about you needing to heal something in you, and you're being mind controlled by the devil. Although the devil makes you feel like you're empowered by also using mind control on other people, but the same thing that you're doing to other people, the devil's been doing to you the whole time. And it's like, you won't get that because why? You're being mind controlled when you think that you're in power because you're a part of this community, this group, this cult of people. When it's not, that's just not the truth. That's what the devil wants you to focus on because that's the trauma in you that you have not healed. Are you feeling me? Make it make sense. We focus so much on nigga this, nigga that, black power, y'all missing it. It's bigger than that. That's what you being fed is what the devil wants you to eat. And if you ain't looking at what you eating and what's in that food that you eating, you're going to always be poisoned by your mind. You always going to be fed that same thing, that same narrative. You'll never awaken and elevate to what the real truth is. Period, point blank. All right, so the next one I have is celebrity is a hater of yours. I mean, we talked about this. They got celebrities. They got all that damn money, famous and shit, and they still, what, unsatisfied. Some of these same celebrities, the reason why you don't have money, the reason why you can't fucking level up, because they use their power and authority for corrupted reasons, to keep you down, to hire gang stalkers, to listen to you, listen to what's going on in your life, to, stalk you, to do all of the things to make themselves feel better about themselves. But they'll never feel better about themselves because they're fucking empty on the inside. And they use the little people that are being mind controlled and mind manipulated to do the gang stalking, because they also empty on the inside and they haven't healed their traumas. But they don't see that. People don't see that. They don't see that. They only see, I'm getting this money. I'm doing this here. I'm doing that. That's all they see. Oh, you put me in power over somebody? Yeah, because their authority, if they the police or whatever, yeah, they got to be right. They got to be telling me the truth. Again, we're talking about mind control. Look up MK Ultra. Look up what is it? 702, section 702 for surveillance. Look, enlighten yourself, educate yourself like I've done. These people are doing programs that were supposed to be banned and that's illegal, and they're using it for their benefit. All right? And this is all the devil. But y'all don't see that because y'all what? Y'all stay asleep, bro. You stay asleep. Yeah, these are thieves. These are thieves. These are thieves of money, thieves of your energy, thieves of your time, thieves of your health. Let's say energy vampires, they kill, steal, and destroy whatever they can about you to make themselves feel better. They get a hit, but that hit is only temporary. The only forever lasting high and hit that you can get is when you elevate yourself and learn to love yourself and learn that whatever your parents or whomever did to you when you were coming up, it wasn't your fault. But what you do about it is your fault. Do you want to stay in that mess that you was in? Do you want to stay wounded? Do you want to stay unloved? Do you want to always be hustling for the devil? Do you want to continue to be fed the bullshit, or do you want to elevate and learn the truth? It's really up to y'all. But the issue again that comes in there is when a person says, okay, I don't want to be in the projects no more. I don't want to steal, kill, and destroy. I don't want to be hustling on the street. And then they leave the project. What do? Y'all get fucking jealous. But it's the same person who's on the same level, had the same traumas as you, but they chose to do something about it. Then y'all get mad and hate on them and want to take their life and all this. When all you have to do is focus on your motherfucking self and elevate yourself about the projects. But you still have that project mind because you refuse to fucking change. But then you don't want to see your fellow man do better because you too weak, too fucking scared to fucking change and be a better person. But you hate the person who got out the project. Come on, make it make sense. Either you gonna do the work or you not. If you ain't gonna do the work, leave your fellow man alone, because ain't nothing stopping you from doing what you gotta do to get to what your fellow man is trying to go to, except your motherfucking self. Period, point blank. Stop being a fucking hater. Stop being a motherfucking follower. Be your own fucking leader. It's just that simple. It ain't hard. It ain't fucking hard. You making it hard because you don't want to do shit but be still down in the fucking dumps. Still want to have that nigga mentality. Think it's cute to be bullying people and gang stalking and listening and all of that shit. No, that's loser fucking mentality. That's loser mind. Elevate your mind and become your own fucking winner, dude. Sis, whatever the fuck you are. It's not hard, but you make things so hard when you decide to continue to do the wrong thing and fuck with other people and want to kill and still destroy somebody's life and all of that because you refuse to be a better you. You refuse to love yourself. You refuse to see things a different way. You refuse to change your mindset. You refuse to have a different perspective in life. And you think somebody better than you because they might say a better word, or they think they goody two shoes. They might, oh my God. And it goes on and on and on. We're not kids, we're adults. But the kid in you is hoping and praying and wishing that you wake up and love it. It's praying that you wake up and hold it. It's wishing and waiting for you to embrace it, to heal it. It's wishing and waiting on you. What you gonna do about you? You can't do nothing about you if you focus on everybody else and what they got going on. Period. You're gonna stay there. You're gonna stay there. You're gonna stay in the mess you in. If that's who you want to be it. But leave everybody else alone. Sit in your own misery. But no, y'all don't like doing that because misery what? Loves company. All right, so we have your aunt made a false document to be your POA. Yeah, I mean, the same shit. The same shit. Family members doing fuck shit behind your back. You know, want money, want whatever you got because they ain't good enough. They don't feel good enough. It's the same shit. It all stems from trauma, y'all. And y'all feed the devil all of that trauma and have the devil controlling y'all. And that's who y'all want to be. That's fine. Leave other people alone who don't want to be like that anymore. Because we all came from darkness. Period. Ain't nobody came on this earth and was like, oh yeah, I'm great. I'm amazing. No, we all got some kind of damn trauma inside of us that we didn't dealt with or have not dealt with or dealing with. And the devil feeds y'all like, oh, he better than you. See, she better than you. Again, mind manipulation. Again, like if you don't elevate your mind, you're going to stay in there. Oh, I'm jealous of him. I'm jealous of you because such and such say they better than me. I don't like them. I want to fight them. Oh my God. Like it feels like we're in fucking elementary school. That's why a lot of y'all gangsters, y'all are bullies. Y'all are bullies. Y'all bullies. Y'all are people who throw the rock and hide your fucking hand because you are not a leader of your own self. You are like a fifth grader at school picking on somebody because they might have something on better than you. or they might talk different than you, or whatever could make you feel better to feel that empty hole in that void on the inside of you, but nothing's going to fill it. All the things that you doing to somebody else to be a bully and a gang stalker and all that, only thing that's going to do is what? Make you go further down into the darkness. It's not going to fill your soul. You're going to always be looked at as a loser. Period. And the devil knows it. And that's why the devil feed it to you. But see, the devil fuck up when he feeds you shit and you mess with one of God's chosen ones, right? When you fuck up, you want to bully one of God's chosen ones. Now you got a whole spiritual team that's gonna come for that ass. Not only the Most High God, but you got a whole spirit team that's gonna come for that ass. Cause God gonna be like, oh, not this one. This is my anointed child. This is my chosen child sent here to do something of purpose. And my purpose and other people's purpose is to bring you out of the mess you in. Because why? They've already been in the mess. But half of y'all don't want to come out of your mess, but you want to create mess for other people who don't want to be in the mess anymore. Make it fucking make sense, y'all. Make it fucking make sense. Stop being a fucking hater and a bully. Yep, confirmation right here. It says government programming on human beings. I mean, we didn't talk about this 1,000 times, but y'all will not believe it. Y'all want to stay in, go educate yourself. You know what? If you think somebody lying with their gifts, all you got to do is go look up the information for yourself to see if it's true or not. Go look it up. You can start with MK Ultra. Go look it up. The reason why a lot of y'all think the way y'all think is because of mind control. A lot of the problems and the issues in the world is because you are being fed a narrative about other human beings. And what do you do when you're not a leader of your own self? You follow that narrative, which comes from who? The devil. The devil really exists. Like, it's a real thing. The back says, lawyer on your case against you is evil. Okay, so some of y'all going to be going to court. Okay, so we done talked about this. Some of y'all going to be going to court. Use your discernment and your gifts for the ones who have awakened, who picked up their cross and walked with the Most High God, light side, and realize that that lawyer that is on the other side of the team, which is the dark, that person's evil. And that person has a part of the demise that you've been going through. That this lawyer is a part of this group. Okay? But the Most High God got you always. When you one of the Most High God's light workers, God gonna always have you. You understand? You just got to continue to walk and believe and have faith. No, it's not easy. Yes, the enemy comes up against you, him and his children, and it's just a given. But the devil only have a certain time where he could do certain things, him and his children. And then when it's time for the Most High God light side to rain down, him and his children are going to be the ones to suffer. And those same people that's coming up against you, throwing the rock, hiding the hand, being your gang stalker, being a bully, doing all these scare tactics and all of the things, want to kill you, rob you, rape you, all of the stuff, they're going to suffer. And all they doing is cursing their bloodline the more they continue to stay in that ignorant mindset, that lack thereof, that traumatized child on the inside of the adult. And the sad thing is a lot of these adults who have childhood trauma, instead of them when they have kids, instead of them trying to do better with their kids, they don't really know how because they never healed their own damn child. It's like a child raising a child, and that child that was traumatized is raising the child that's going to be traumatized too, because you feeding it the same damn thing. Shit, when you gonna stop eating motherfucking noodles and learn how to fucking eat steak? You heard me? But it's up to y'all. A lot of y'all don't want to change, and I'm not here to make nobody change. I'm only here to tell you the truth. what the Most High God want you to know. And I'm here to tell you, I've been the girl. I've been where you were. I don't think I'm better than nobody. Y'all be thinking that. That be y'all mindset projecting it onto people. Because you did not pick your cross up, and ain't nobody's fault but your own. Take accountability and responsibility for your own choices and stop freaking projecting it on somebody else because they chose to make a different choice than you. This is just love. I love you, beautiful people. I do pray for the ones that haven't picked up their cross and doing all the gang stalking and all the evil stuff. I do pray for you. If you want the prayer, only the ones who want the prayer, only the ones who want to change, only the ones that is looking to the Most High God's light side and asking for help, I pray that you change. I pray that you get to your happy place. I pray that that inner child in you heals. I pray that you learn to love you and realize that you are not your mama. You are not your father. Whatever they did, whomever did it to you, you are not that. That is a lie from the enemy. But until you realize that and want to do better for yourself, you're going to believe that and have that same mindset and want to hurt others because you're truly on the inside hurting. Pick up your inner child. Be strong enough to pick up your inner child and say, I love you. We did not deserve that. I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to be my own mama, my own daddy, my own uncle. Whatever somebody did to you, whomever did it, be the person to your inner child that you want to see in the world that was not saw in your life as a child from other people. All right? I love you, beautiful people. I hope y'all have a beautiful, blessed day. Many blessings, much love to y'all, and heal your inner child. Peace. I'm out.